time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news here on KALH, weather always comes first. A slow-moving cold front will stall over the southeast through tomorrow, bringing heavy rain and scattered storms from Virginia to Florida, with marginal flash flood risks, especially in South Carolina's Sandhills. The southwest also faces rounds of storms and flash flooding threats in Arizona and New Mexico, particularly in Burn Scar and Canyon areas. In the Pacific Northwest, we're going to see an easing of the fire conditions, while much of the plains, Ohio Valley, and Northwest remain dry through the weekend. Closer to home, southwestern New Mexico and surrounding areas face an active weekend as an upper-level low stalls over the region. Scattered and numerous showers and storms are expected today through Sunday, with localized heavy rain. A few strong to severe storms are possible, especially west of the Rio Grande. Storm chances shift eastward on Monday before a generally drying trend returns on Tuesday. Temperatures are going to cool slightly with the storms, then warm back into the 80s and lower 90s by midweek. Fire concerns remain low due to increased moisture, but remain alert near storms. We'll have another look at the weather following this news.
This is Range Control. Roadblock information for Friday, September 26th. Roadblocks are subject to change without notice. War Highway and El Paso Gate are scheduled to remain open all day. Highway 70 is scheduled to be blocked 2 times, at 6:30 a.m. and at 8 a.m. Each block should last approximately 1 hour. These blocks will be located at Red Block, top of San Agustin Pass, mile marker 164, and at Yellow Block, White Sands National Park, mile marker 200. Highway 380 is scheduled to be blocked 2 times, at 6:20 and 7:50 a.m. Each block should last approximately 1 hour. These blocks will be located at Gold Block, mile marker 3, and at Silver Block, mile marker 49. Owen Road, Nike Avenue, and the Las Cruces Gate will be affected by this block.
Well, at Wednesday's New Mexico Legislative Committee meeting, Representative John Block condemned the Democrats' radical rhetoric equating ICE agents to the KKK, warning that it fuels real-world violence. His remarks came the same day as a gunman in Dallas attacked an ICE facility, killing 1 illegal alien, injuring 2 others. Block called for civility, saying that ICE officers risked their lives enforcing the law, while Democrats like Representative Eleanor Chavez doubled down, escalating that rhetoric. In Alamogordo, Love Inc. of Otero County is proving that local action works where government falls short. Since 2009, that nonprofit has mobilized churches, volunteers, and partners to provide food, furniture, medical equipment, and life skill programs, all without government funding. It's led by our own Susan Payne, the city's mayor. Love Inc. has transformed a blighted property into a hub of hope, giving families a hand up, not a handout, and showing that strong community leadership can revitalize neighborhoods and lives right here in the Tularosa Basin. Check out the article posted on AlamogordoTownNews.org. Alamogordo invites you out today for the Fourth Friday concert. That's at Washington Park from 7 until 11 p.m. this evening. Enjoy live music from Seven Stone. There's going to be some food trucks, craft vendors, a bounce house for the kids, booths from local community groups, and more. Admission is free. Alamogordo's art scene is shining this weekend as Rebel Music Theater presents Decades in Harmony at Otero Art Space. Catch shows today and tomorrow at 7 p.m. There's a Sunday matinee at 2. Tickets are just $10. Founded earlier this year by local talent, Rebel Music Theater brings family-friendly fun, community pride, and a boost to the city's growing arts scene. Celebrate the music that shaped America right here in Alamogordo. Tomorrow, Alamogordo honors its heroes as 5 local veterans return from an honor flight to Washington, D.C. with a special tribute to 4 Vietnam-era veterans. The U.S. Veterans Motorcycle Club and the Patriot Guard Riders will host the event at Patrons Hall. That starts at 7 p.m., with the community invited to line 12th Street to cheer the procession. Residents are encouraged to bring flags, signs, and gratitude as Alamogordo shows that respect for those who served and defended our nation, as well as those still involved, remains alive and strong. Tomorrow at 8 a.m., the Roadrunner Food Bank is hosting a produce pop-up drive-thru at the Otero County Fairgrounds in Alamogordo. Families can pick up fresh food without leaving their cars, while Santa Fe wastes tax dollars. Local charities and community groups right here are the ones actually stepping up to help families in need. Dog owners, you can brighten your day tomorrow by joining the Positive Learning Canine Conversations program at 9:30 a.m. That's at 905 Filipino Avenue. Enjoy some coffee. You can swap some training tips and pick up helpful resources for your pup. Reservations by email are appreciated. Walk-ins are welcome. LULAC Council 8105 is hosting a candidate forum on Monday, September 30th. That's at Otero Art Space here in Alamogordo. Doors are going to open at 4:45. The forum begins at 5. Free and open to the public, and a chance to hear directly from candidates for mayor, city council, school board, and others. No spin, just straight answers. Well, today is Friday. That means we get a cat chat from Kitty City.
Hi, this is Kathy Denton with Kitty City, and welcome to this week's edition of Cat Chat. With the beginning of autumn this week comes a crispness in the air and a renewed energy among us humans. The same holds true for the kitty cats. They tend to show more friskiness and are eager to say goodbye to the lazy, hazy days of summer and welcome the cool, vigorous autumn days. Here are a few of our high-energy kitties who fit right in with this season. Jonah is a handsome silver tabby with white paws, chest, and belly. At 6 months old, that would make him a teenager in human years. This teenager is super friendly and presents himself well to visitors. Most of his energy is expended by doing whatever it takes to get him noticed. Then the antics begin when he shows how adorable he is and begs for affection. He's an affectionate sweetie and hard to resist. Oreo, with a pretty two-tone coat of black and gray, is another 6-month-old teenager with lots of energy. She spends most of her time with the older and bigger cats and has developed very positive relationships with both the staff and the cats. She's open and receptive to humans and their touch. Although not a cuddler, she is content being picked up and petted. Oreo follows after us humans to make sure we know she is there and expects some recognition. We would describe Oreo. Jazz, a 3.5-year-old male, is a handsome, nice-sized boy with striking gold eyes. He is very friendly and loves to sit on laps. Like Jonah and Oreo, Jazz, who is not shy, will make sure he is noticed by visitors to his room. Jazz is doing well at Kitty City, but he's looking forward to being chosen by someone to spend the rest of his life in their forever home. Cedar and Oak are 11-week-old sister and brother who are loaded with energy and are keeping their foster mom on her toes. Cedar is a pretty combination of gray tabby and tortoiseshell, known as a torby. Her brother Oak is a handsome light gray tabby with a white chest and mouth, and his eyes are highlighted with white. This duo would love to be adopted by someone who can match wits and energy with both of them. They are a bonded pair. Come visit Kitty City at 56 Stanley Ranch Road and have your heart stolen by Jonah, Oreo, Jazz, Cedar, and Oak. We are open Monday through Saturday, 8:30 a.m. to 12 noon. Come visit Kitty City at 56 Stanley Ranch Road and have your heart stolen by Jonah, Oreo, Jazz, Cedar, and Oak. Kitty City is open Monday through Saturday, 8:30 a.m. to 12 noon. These kitties are anxiously awaiting for their forever person. You can also check out our website at www.kittycitynm.com to look at all of our adorable cats and kittens available for adoption right now. Tomorrow, Saturday, September 27, will be our Kitty City adoption event at the White Sands Mall from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We will have cute kittens and sweet cats ready for their forever home. Alamogordo Animal Control will also have puppies and dogs ready for adoption. Kitty City special of 2 for the price of 1 means 2 wonderfully cuddly kittens or cats full of fun and love for the price of 1. Twice the fun and cuddles, half the trouble. This has been Kathy Denton with this week's edition of Cat Chat. I'll be talking to you next week from Kitty City. Kitty City and you. No one loves them better.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Hi, it's me, here to tell you about AlamogordoTownNews.org. This is Otero County's #1 source for local news, sports, and community. Quite frankly, AlamogordoTownNews.org is the big LES news service online. AlamogordoTownNews.org is a Second Life Media affiliated company.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
Well, justice was delivered this week as a jury convicted 29-year-old Xavier Maes of Albuquerque of giving a 14-year-old boy alcohol, cocaine, and then sexually assaulting him. Jurors needed less than 3 hours to return guilty verdicts on multiple felonies, including criminal sexual contact of a minor. Maes now faces up to 18 years in prison, and there's another case still pending. Las Cruces police have arrested an 18-year-old tied to the June road rage shooting that killed 14-year-old Alejandro Roman. Investigators say the teen suspect opened fire during a dispute between the two vehicles, striking Roman as he sat in the back seat of his parents' car. He was taken into custody yesterday morning without incident and now faces multiple felony charges. Another scandal at New Mexico's Children, Youth, and Families Department. State police say 32-year-old employee Dajae Robinson was arrested after choking and punching a 16-year-old girl. That was at the Albuquerque facility. Court records show security video confirmed this attack, leaving the teen bleeding and hospitalized. Robinson now faces aggravated battery charges. New Mexico is facing a shortage of drug treatment centers. That's a crisis that began after state shutdowns in 2013 and has been made worse by staffing shortages. Clinics like the Santa Fe Recovery Center are overwhelmed as fentanyl and other deadly drugs drive up these overdoses. Santa Fe Recovery Center Chief Medical Officer Dr. James Vicente spoke with KRQE.
We've seen an increase in the number of individuals seeking our services, not just for detox and residential treatment, but also our expanding outpatient services.
While state officials promise more facilities next year, the wait lists and lack of staff show once again that the government bureaucracy isn't keeping up with the real toll of the drug epidemic. With kids back in school, parents are facing a familiar nuisance, head lice. Well, the CDC says up to 12 million U.S. children get infestations every year, mostly in preschool and elementary school. Experts stress that lice do not spread disease, but they are tough to spot and treat. Over-the-counter medications remains the first line of defense, despite all the gimmicks and misinformation that's out there. OpenAI and Oracle are planning a massive new data center in Donna Ana County as part of a $500 billion AI expansion. County commissioners approved tax breaks for the $165 billion Project Jupiter, despite concerns from local citizens. The deal hands out corporate incentives while New Mexicans face rising costs and underfunded priorities. Once again, big tech and big government cut these backroom deals. Taxpayers are left holding the bag. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham appeared on MSNBC yesterday morning, and I didn't really watch it all. After the first few lies, I was done. Sports and weather are coming up next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
There are 29 matches for New Mexico volleyball today, including Cloudcroft at Capitan, Corona at Mescalero, 38 games for New Mexico football today, including Mountain Air at Carrizozo, Gateway Christian at Mescalero, Manzano at Chaparral, and Alamogordo heads to Hobbs. Go Tigers! Well, today is Friday. Time to check in with Christy and find out where the fish are biting.
I'm Christy Lepis here on Crazy Radio, and it's time now to see where the fish are biting. At Bill Evans Lake, fishing for catfish was very good when using jerky. Elephant Butte Lake, fishing for largemouth bass was good when using live minnows. Fishing for catfish was good when using worms and minnows. Fishing for white bass, walleye, drum, and crappie was fairly good when using minnows from the bank. Baton Lake, fishing for catfish was slow to fare when using shrimp. At Bonita Lake, fishing for trout was slow to fare when using power bait. Chaparral Park Lake, fishing for catfish was good when using white spinner baits. Santa Rosa Lake, fishing for walleye was good when using green spoons. Fishing for largemouth bass was very good when using anything green. And our catch of the week is, drum roll please, Mateo caught his first bass at Chaparral Park Lake. That's it for this week. Join us next week as we tell you the fishing hotspots and what they are biting on. For Crazy Radio, I'm Christy Lepis, reminding you to take your family fishing.
Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for mostly sunny skies. There's a 40% chance of showers and storms. New rainfall amounts less than 1/10 of an inch expected. Mostly cloudy tonight with a 40% chance of showers and storms. Partly sunny tomorrow with a 60% chance of showers and storms. Your high today in the basin, 83. Low tonight of 61. High tomorrow, 79 degrees. In Cloudcroft, mostly sunny skies today with a 50% chance of showers and storms. New rainfall amounts less than 1/10 of an inch expected. Mostly cloudy tonight with a 40% chance of showers and storms. New rainfall amounts less than 1/10 of an inch expected. Mostly cloudy tomorrow with a 70% chance of showers and storms. Your high today for Cloudcroft, 62. Low tonight of 44. High tomorrow, 59 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and you can learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also, check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel, because that's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. And that concludes this Friday edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. Enjoy your weekend.